Gradual adjustment of moves with excessive return. Wonder what moves those are, guys. Okay. High performance move easily create consecutive advantageous situations. Like the new move that they gave Haran. The new move they gave Lars. Yeah, stuff like that. Where you just have to keep blocking over and over. Yeah, that stuff. I wonder if that's what they're talking about specifically. What's up? Yo, someone pinned that. One of my mods pinned that link for the patch notes here, so people can click on it. Yeah, someone pinned it to the top of the comments. I did like Tekken 6. It was that WPNZ Mortis. Yeah, Tekken 6 was great. Awkward Dog Fruit. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you. Thank you for the pin. Yeah, you guys check that out so you can go straight to your favorite character. Okay, reduction of aerial combo damage. Okay, this is good. Wow, every round's gonna go to timeout now, isn't it? Okay, tactical stuff. Heat burst performance. During exchanges surrounding heat burst activation, it was difficult for the defending player to evade it with side steps. Wow, even when you anticipate it. Yeah, Brian. Jin. Overall tracking performance against lateral movement has been reduced. That's great. Make it easier for people to move. Okay. Move out of the way of heat bursts. You can actually sidestep them all now. I hope they're completely linear. Like, I hope they don't track to one side or any of that. Like, sidestep left, sidestep right. If I know you're gonna heat burst and I step, I should clear it. Okay, reduction of chip damage from heat smash. All right. Cool. Yeah, heat smash chip damage wasn't that big of a deal. It was mainly like the heat dash, but I would definitely take it. All right, so the next update, version 0.02, early June release. That's great. So we got another one on the way. They did promise us 2 of them, one in May, one in June. Okay, character specific moves that consume remaining heat timer duration. All right. So those big moves, I hope moves like Law's nunchuck, if you do it, it should leave you with like nothing. Yeah, hopefully. Like you shouldn't be able to just spam a homing mid launcher with a weapon that's safe, that hits at range 3. And it actually refills his heat. Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, so we got yada, some more voices and sound effect changes. Okay. They corrected some tip text issues. Cool. Maybe they show the ultimate punish now. Because some stuff will be -12 and it'll be like punish it with jabs. Maybe that's what they're talking about. Oh, really? So they got a hitbox reduction. The heat burst? Okay. That's gonna make it easier to step. That's great. Quick backslide. So that's while down, facing up, feet towards. Homing performance at the start of the move, making it easier to rise facing the opponent. That's interesting. Oh, okay. That's okay. So this is the glitch that like Ling Xiao Yu and a couple other characters get. So the back slide is when you do like King's back 2 into the headbutt against an airborne opponent. Like they can hold back to like quick rise. They call that the quick backslide. So Ling could do it and get a full combo on you just for doing that. So that's a bug fix here. This is huge for Ling. You know, not good for Ling, not good for Harang. Harang has some guaranteed stuff too. All right, so the strong aerial spike. Okay. Some stuff. Fix the issue with certain characters' whole moves can be performed. Oh, this was the Asuka here. Asuka could like input another command with her like full crouch low with a full crouch mid charge attack and make it faster, way faster. Okay. All right, cool, cool. That's great, that's great, that's great. That is really good. Let's just go to King. Let's go to King. I don't care about Alyssa. What did they do? I know they nerfed King again. Okay, here we go. Here we go. What do we do? Heat smash. The hitbox been reduced. Only when the opponent is grounded, making it less likely to connect against sidestepping opponents. You could already step his heat smash. Okay. Well, this is heat burst. Okay, okay, heat burst. I'm tripping. And this is the heat smash, chip damage from 8 to 5. Okay, so King didn't really get hit at all. This is just quality of life, so he's good. But his heat burst already didn't really track at all. Like, you can step it to the right easily. And if you were already stepping to the left, you can step it there too. But whatever, I'll take it. I'll take it. So King got like roster nerf, so that's cool. That's whatever. So this is, wait, do they have to name every character's heat burst? Okay. Kuma and Panda sidestep 1+2. Yeah, that was a pretty big move. Wow, so if you block that big swipe, you recover standing now. That's pretty big. Okay. So it's from 0 to -3, transitioning into hunting. Okay, it'll be +6 to +3. Okay. That move was pretty cheap for the Bears. Sidestep 1+2? Yeah, that was actually pretty cheap. Yeah, they needed that. Oh, they nerfed his throw. The unbreakable throw that deletes your gray health? Oh, from 40 to 30? Stuff like that should be way weaker. It shouldn't even be 30, but yeah. Because they sped it up, remember? Okay, so Kuma's on the end here. Alright, alright. So what did they do? Kazuya. Wow, they just gave him that move. It's no longer homing. What? Okay. Why would they give him the move? And if they see this, I would hate to be a Kazuya player and I get a new safe homing attack that's mid, and the very next patch, nope, no more homing. You can step everything against him to the left again. Yay, because you know who made a tweet saying that you're supposed to step Kazuya to the left. Every move he does except his homing attacks. I'm not gonna say no names. Not gonna say any names, but you know who. That was crazy. That move was like 20 something frames. Up 4-1? Why would they do that to Kazuya? Alright, behavior on block. So the first and second hit is a block string. Reduce the recovery on block by the second hit 2 frames. Even more negative on the stump. Okay. Oh, Jin. Okay, Jin. Please tell me. Nerfs. Alright. They nerfed his heat burst like they did everyone else's. Heat smash. Less chip damage. Less chip damage. Standing 3. Yeah, this was just okay. We gotta wait until June. From what I'm looking at, we just gotta wait until the June patch because this is not too much right here. Okay, Heihachi, less chip damage on. So everyone's heat smashes are weaker, so that should be like the first line or the second. Bank 4 got a damage reduction. Running headbutt delayed the timing? Really? +8 to +6. So you can actually do something now. Like sidestep or do a power crush. Wow, they reduced the damage of Warrior Instinct stuff. Wow, look at all these Heihachi nerfs. Yo, that was kind of the point of Warrior Instinct, is for him to be insanely good. I know he still is, but these damage reductions, like, look at this. Well, I guess they're not too big of a difference since he gets a lot of guaranteed follow-ups. They didn't do anything to Harang. Yeah, this was a broken thing. I don't know if you guys were aware, but if he did the Wild Rising new move and hit with it, you could not duck under his flutter kicks. The 10 frame kicks that launch on counter hit, you couldn't duck. So if he had heat and he hit you with this punish, you try to duck those flutter kicks, you got full combo. So yeah, that was just something that was broken that, yeah, they needed to fix that. So yeah. Yeah. So all right, Feng Wei pretty much okay. Back 4, this is the new heat move. From +12 to +7. No camera effect on hit. So many people complain about camera effects. That's gonna be interesting to see, like, how many moves get touched because of that. Okay, what about, okay. I'm really interested in Lee and Lars. Okay. Okay, Lars. Let's see. Let's see. What did they do to Lars? Dynamic entry the stump. Adjusted so that follow-up attacks no longer occur on block or whiff. Really? Okay, so this means no more lightning bolt. Okay. So he stumps. Lightning only comes out if he hits you with the stump. Yeah, that was a cheesy move anyways. Like, why do I have to guess again after I've successfully blocked the low? Because he could do power crush, so that's gone. Okay. What about sidestep 2? I guess that doesn't matter. It wasn't that big of a deal. So down 4, 3, 3. Less distance, so I'm guessing you'll be able to launch him easier if he does that follow-up. Okay, silent 1+2. This is the power crush. Oh wow, -14. They didn't even need to do this. What? Why is it? Okay, adjusted the opponent's behavior on down hit. Okay, they don't flip over anymore. They just spin away. They roll away. All right. Yeah, I already know that lingo. Nothing for Law really, just chip damage on the heat smash. Lee. Attack hitbox reduce. Wow, really? The only line for Lee is a nerf. Oh man, it is just a generic nerf that every character on the game got. Wow. Wow. Okay, Leo. Wow, they actually had to explain this one here. You said good, you hate Lee. Yo, Lee is one of my characters, bro. I expected to see something, but I guess we'll have to wait till June. Okay, back 1. Recovery increased by 3. Okay. Blase, blase. What do they do? From -9 to -12. Really? Back 1 is punishable? Okay, running 3 into the Fobu. Okay. +10 and +6, that's good. Okay, this is the crazy low. All right. -13? Why not 14? It's a homing low that super low profiles. That should, honestly, if you ask me, it should be -14. Yeah, because it's so fast and you cannot move. At least, okay, it's +2 on hit. All right. That's something, but still, it should be minus 14. Okay, Leroy, yada yada, sidestep 3+4. Okay, +3 instead of +5. That's still a super good move. This is still gonna be one of his top 3 moves. Wow, it's got double nerfed. Okay, that was just a bug fix. Never mind. Lydia. What did they do? Wow, Lydia. Oops, all nerfs. Okay. Wow, 50 damage to 35. What was it doing 50 damage? Combo scaling 80 to 60%. Cool. Heaven and Earth 1. Okay. That's the big slam down attack. And this is the move that they buffed for some reason. This is the little cutscene move. All right, damage reduction. Okay, makes sense. But she still gets the combo utility from this. So if you're airborne, you're still gonna catch that full wall splat. Yeah, all that good stuff. Lily, wow, Lily got a bunch of nerfs. Okay. Reduce the tracking on her heat smash. I didn't even know it tracked like that. I just got hit by it every time they did it. Okay. Change the chip damage on the low heat smash. They should have made it to where you can actually sidestep it. I don't care about from 9 to 5. I don't think anyone wanted that nerf for Lily. We wanted to be able to step her back turn heat smash, the low. Okay, and then a bunch of damage reductions. That's cool. Whatever. Nina. Only the generic stuff. Okay. Paul, deep dive 2-1. Can't hit confirm that stuff anymore. Okay. Deep dive 4 to low. +6 to +3. Wow. Why was it +6 for a low like that you can't even step? All right. Forward 2, the quick heat engager. Okay, that's a bug fix. Same for up back 2. Okay. All right. So nothing too drastic for anyone. The only big thing about that is that they didn't mention Lee really at all. Pretty much I'm looking at this, it's just a lot of nerfs for everyone. Okay, Steve Fox. What did they do to Steve? This is the new crazy good heat string he's got. He actually had an unblockable. He could do a free down jab if he caught you in the corner with this. But I didn't see any Steve players abusing that. So they nerfed it. They took that away. Okay. Reduced by 8 frames. Wow. So the transition to flicker stance from +11 to +3. That's really good. You can actually sidestep everything now. Yeah, that's really good. That's really good. Okay, 112. Due to an unintended increase in recovery time, the recovery has been reduced by 4 from -11. -11 on block? Wait, are they not? What? He can cancel this with ducking to improve his frames. I hope that doesn't affect the ducking here. So from 0 on hit to +4 on hit. Yeah, I hope that doesn't like reflect his ducking stance after, because every Steve on Earth does 1-1-2 into ducking. All right, Lionheart 2. This is the big uppercut launcher. Okay, he used to phase through him sometimes. I guess that's nothing special. Victor is pretty much the same. Ling Zhao Yu. Less chip damage on that. Okay, Yoshimitsu, nothing. Zafina gets the regular treatment except this last line here. Back 1+2 on hit. I don't even know what that is. Shortened by 1 frame. Okay, whatever that follow-up is. Okay. So, yeah, this so far, nothing too big. Wow, Ravens, while rising 3+4. The homing mid kick. -9 to -12. Wait a minute. Okay. I'm tripping, chat. I'm tripping. There is one character I was interested in seeing. And that character's name is Brian Fury. What did they do to Brian Fury? Please tell me he got some nerfs. Okay. Back 1+2 during Snake Eyes. That's the new move. It always transitions to a crouching state upon completion. Okay, no more force crouching on block. Reduce the hitbox size. That's good. So +7. Why was that +7? That was like the double slam down attack he got in Snake Eyes. So +4. Reduce the knockback distance when it's blocked. That's good for him if it's +4. Tracking ability of the second hit has been enhanced on hit. Okay. No more whiffing the second hit. Okay. Alright, so I guess this right here is the biggest nerf to Brian right here, which is the roster-wide nerf. Hitbox reduced. We can finally sidestep his heat first. Okay. Claudio. Nothing. Clive, I'm surprised, nothing. Okay, Devil Jin. Down for 1-2. Wow, down for 1-2 gets nerfed. Wow. And Nee just said that Devil Jin was a bad character. Don't take everything Nee says to heart, guys. Please don't. Yeah. Okay, so this is the charge level 2, reduced by 12 frames from plus 17 to +5. This had a bunch of knockback on block. Well, this is by the wall where it's really gonna make a difference. You can finally sidestep it now. I don't know why you couldn't first, but you can. Okay, Morning Crow 1+2. More recovery time. No more frame advantage. Sorry, Devil Jin mains. Okay, what did they do to Oscar? Oh, okay. All nerfs except for one. Okay. This is the big giant kick. No more strong aerial tailspin. Okay. Running 1+2. Oh, thank you. That move finally got nerfed. A damage reduction. 27 still alive for a homing high launcher. You know, it doesn't launch unless she has the install, but still, it's a lot of damage for a homing high that's plus on block. All right. 4-2 on hit or block 1+2, damage scaling 70%. Cool. So this is the install homing move from 36 to 30. That's great. 36 was stronger than a generic throw, and then you get comboed after that. All right, yeah, you couldn't. Okay, what's that? During heat, the chip damage dealt to the opponent block was lower. Okay, bug fixes. No more camera effect on airborne hits. Okay, not too much for Azucena here. Okay, yeah, just chip damage on the heat smash like everyone else. Less tracking on the heat burst. This is the downward attack that counter hit launches. Less distance on block. Okay, running 3-2 into Liberator from +5 to +3. So you can actually do something now. Okay, so at least nothing but damage reductions. And just a few frames slower here with this up 4-3+4. Yeah, we gotta wait till June, guys. And okay, it's a few things. Damage reduction and unintended behavior. Floor break on the final hit of the move. Okay, nothing too big. So that's pretty much the patch, guys. Nothing too big, but the biggest thing about this patch is the like heat smash is doing less chip damage and heat bursts being steppable completely. So yeah, you can step heat burst. The only character that really like is gonna hurt is Brian Fury and maybe Jin Kazama, because his was darn near homing too, but Brian's was definitely homing. Like I played with King, I fought Brian, I could not step that move. I could not ever step it. His heat burst, I could not step it at any range. Even if I knew it was coming, I could not step it. So yeah, that's the biggest thing about this patch. It's really that. Because everything else is like they're toning down damage on a lot of characters' moves. Some characters lost a strong aerial tailspin, Asuka. And they said they're changing combo damage. So it's going to be interesting to see like the actual numbers. Like, is everyone still going to be doing 80 damage or more from a hop kick, or is it going to be a lot less than that? But yeah, some characters didn't get really touched at all because I'm sure the balance team didn't get made aware of like the need for changes until much later. So that's definitely going to happen in June. I know, like Lee didn't get anything in this patch. Like not one line really, except for the stuff everyone got. So yeah, I think Lee's gonna get his real changes in June. Same for so many other characters like Victor, King, yeah, all the characters that they listed here. Like, look at this, Dragunov, 2 changes, that's it, and that's just the basic stuff. Yeah, but that's really it. I think it's a step in the right direction for sure. And it's gonna make the game a lot more fun to play. If you call out a heat burst activation with a side step, my goodness, you're finally gonna be able to step. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how that works, that and the reduced combo damage for everyone. So yeah, I think if a lot of rounds right now are going to timeout, oh boy, combo's weaker, we really gonna go to timeout. Like, really. Brad Mains, Wendys is hiring right now. Bro. I was about to say, like, how negative can I be before I... Wait a minute. King, -7, -7, -7. What do we got? Okay. -8. Ooh! Okay, but I can still clear it at -8 to the right. All right. I need to hit up Incognito and say, you know, Wendys is hiring, brother. If you ever need some money. Yo, just go with your application in hand. They'll hire you on the spot, bro. They need someone else to handle those chicken nuggets. And the 4 for 4? Yo. Yo, -8? Bro. It's time to get cooked, right? Yeah, the fries. Yo, put the fries in the bag. Bro. So you mean to tell me now you just can't, oh, I need to use my heat now. I'm gonna just do this and it's gonna hit them no matter what. Or they're gonna block it. And now I got a 10 frame counter hit heat engager. No, you gotta think now, Brian. We gotta think.